Back here at Lynn Lake College, getting set for the tip-off of this Class S state tournament game between the Allendale St. Mary's Yellow Jackets and the Pinckneyville 204 Tigers. Here's a look at the starting lineups for the visitors, the Allendale Yellow Jackets. They'll send out number 10, Colin Kelsey, 32, Elliot Acree, number 35 is Carlos Monroy, number 40 is Trent Casburn, and 43 is Matt Jackson. For Pinckneyville, they'll go with number 12, Larson Kazuzik, number 15, Luke Drake, 22, Jace Lee, 23, Isaac Teal, and 32, Zach Weatherford. Pinckneyville in the home whites, trimmed with Carolina blue and red. Allendale in the home purple, trimmed with yellow and white. There's the tip. We're underway. Pinckneyville has it. They move from left to right. On the drive to the basket goes Teal. Shot may have been blocked, but touching the ball out of bounds. The Yellow Jackets' Matt Jackson will stay with Pinckneyville. Good job getting back that time. Here comes Teal, set to trigger it in from the baseline. It'll come out top now for the Tigers. 3 from the corner, rolls off the rim, no good. Offensive rebound, putback won't go for Kazuzik. And Allendale secures the rebound. Jackson in position. Down the court, it's Kelsey signaling out the play call. There's number 10, stands in the center circle, moves around the screen to the left side, still on the dribble. Reverses course, back out now to Acree, now back to Kelsey. Flips it back to Monroy, the pass goes inside. Going to work is Jackson, up and in, Allendale lead.
Nice job getting the ball inside there, Matt. Nice patient move there up to
2. 2-0 Yellow Jackets. Here's a baseline shot to answer that rolls in for Pinckneyville. Give it to Kazuzik, and we're tied.
I thought we were a little slow getting back there, and they found a guy in the short corner there for the mid-range jumper.
Yellow Jackets with the basketball, far side. Here's Acree now kicking across to Monroy. Back now in the hands of Kelsey. Quick ball movement by the Yellow Jackets. In the corner is Jackson. Now they look inside. Going to work is Casburn. Foul on Pinckneyville. It'll be out of bounds for the Yellow Jackets. Allendale may be the only team here with a mascot in attendance. Gotta love the Yellow Jackets standing along the sideline. Foul on Weatherford for Pinckneyville. That's the game's first foul. Allendale will inlet underneath their own basket. Monroy to trigger from there. Looking, back door, layup good, that's easy for Jackson.
Now those easy buckets are really going to help this team calm those nerves down and help them settle in here early.
4-2, Yellow Jackets with the lead. Pinckneyville with it, Kazuzik gets it down to the left side, that's Teal, driving baseline, cut off there by Kelsey. Now out with it is Drake. Moving it to the right side, driving underneath the basket, up and under, missing the shot though underneath was Teal, and the Yellow Jackets come away with it. Down the court comes Kelsey, fingers high above the head, signaling in the play call. Pass to the foul line, goes a 3 now put up, that's no good, rebound Pinckneyville. And a quick pass back from Casburn to Kelsey for the shot, it was no good. Pinckneyville has it at their end, looking to try and tie it up here. Bounce pass inside, turning, shooting, missing his lead. Good defensive pressure there by Casburn, and the Yellow Jackets have possession once again.
Really good job there by Trent playing good defense without fouling.
Yellow Jackets with it and the lead. Kelsey on the left side. Gets it back to Monroy, now kicking across. Right elbow. It's Casburn back to Kelsey. Now Monroy starting to drive. Gets into the paint, falls down, and a late whistle and a foul. I thought we were headed the other way on a travel, but instead a foul called on the Tigers. They realized it had to be something. And that one is against Luke Drake of the Tigers, his first team second. Allendale baseline with the inlet. Monroy set to trigger it in, nearing 5. Throws a dangerous pass. It ends up ultimately in Kelsey's hands. Across the paint, the pass, and trouble down there, kind of taken away was Casburn. Pinckneyville with it in transition. Stopping into the paint, still on the move, up and under, coast to coast. The layup is good for Isaac Teal, who ties the game at 4.
Looks like this Pinckneyville team wants to run. We got to make sure we do a really good job of getting back on defense.
Kelsey across the timeline, looks to move to the right side, flips it out to Monroy. Out top, bombs away for 3, off the rim and no good from Acree. Rebound, Tigers ripping it away. There is Weatherford. Tigers looking for their first lead now with the basketball tied at 4. Here's Drake. Now it goes baseline, a little leaner. Too much that time from Kazuzik, and Allendale with a rebound. Jackson's a big body you got to deal with inside.
Yeah, that was a great job. Again, you know, they've had 2 or 3 looks down low, but we played good defense there without fouling down low.
Shot put up there from Acre, misses short. Rebound Pinckneyville. In transition, they're out ahead. Kazuzik at the basket, puts it in, and Pinckneyville has their first lead.
And you can see that's probably going to be a big key to this game, is making sure that Allendale gets back on defense, because this Pinckneyville team's running up and down the floor.
Trying to catch you napping every time down the court. High pass to Acre in the corner. 3 on the way. Rainbow shot no good. Foul on the rebound. It looks like they're going to call it on Pinckneyville, but everybody's wondering. It is. Goes on Teal. It'll be his first Allendale ball on the baseline. Actually, they call 32, not 23, so it's Weatherford's second foul, so he'll check out of the game. That's a big foul for Pinckneyville. Big man out with 2. Allendale with a baseline inlet. Kelsey, the 7th grader from the baseline, will trigger the ball inbounds, gets a return feed into the corner, starts to drive. Little guy up and scores!
Gotta love seeing that little kid right down the middle of the lane with a little floater for 2.
Ties it back up, 6-all. Pinckneyville with it, 2:48 to play here in the first quarter. Teal for 3, no good off the rim. Long rebound for the Tigers. Drake now throws it underneath. Weatherford, and a foul coming here on the Yellow Jackets.
Pretty good job contesting on the first shot, and they get an offensive rebound off a block shot, and then a little bump there underneath for the foul on Casburn.
His first, that's the first Yellow Jacket foul of the game. Pinckneyville, I'm going to have a hard time not calling them the Panthers. The Tigers with it now, moving into the paint, and here the paint pull-up jumper is no good. Battle for the rebound. Tigers have it, clear it out, but throw it right to the Allendale bench. Out of bounds, turnover. It'll be Allendale ball. Allendale St. Mary's, the co-op team under the name the Yellow Jackets, the first year for this co-op. And it leads them to the state tournament in that first year. Looking inside, ill-advised pass, tried to feed it to Jackson. Scramble ensues. Pinckneyville comes away with it. 2:09 left first quarter. Tigers on the drive. Out top, the pass comes to Teal. Now pass to the left side. That's Kazuzik. Bombs away from there. That's 2. Kazuzik's got 6, so Pinckneyville's 8.
Little 1-2-2 zone there by Allendale in the half court. It looks like that short corner area is really where Pinckneyville's trying to get the basketball.
Allendale St. Mary's with it, down 2. Roy gets it out top now, Kelsey. Kelsey throws it into the corner, out to get it over there is Jackson, now Kelsey. Monroy now with it on the left wing. Tries to split defenders, open on the far side. That's a shot put up, that's no good that time by Acre. Rebound to Pinckneyville. Tigers with it in a 2-point lead. Long down court pass, there they go again, and a foul on the Yellow Jackets will send the Tigers to the line.
Right now, when Allendale misses a shot, they're worried about, getting an offensive rebound. But as soon as they don't get it, they got to get back and protect the basket.
Another time down the court, the Tigers got ahead of everybody. And the free throw for Marshawn Fisher is up and no good. He came into the game for Weatherford, who checked out with 2 fouls. Fisher's second free throw also no good. He missed them both. Allendale able to save it inbounds. Good play by Jackson. And the Yellow Jackets have it as we approach a minute to go here in the first. 8-6 Pinckneyville. Flip behind goes to Monroy. He'll start to drive into the paint. Jackson from just under the arc line. Shooter's touch for 2.
That's a big shot there. Matthew with Jackson with the bucket underneath. Now he steps out to about 15 feet and hits the jumper. That's a good sign for Allendale.
He's got 6 of Allendale's 8. It's the Jackson Kazuzik show here today. Here's a 3 for the Tigers. No good that time from Teal. Jackson the rebound gives to Kelsey. Yellow Jackets looking for the lead back. Monroy on the right side. Skips it to Jackson. Same spot he was a moment ago. Doesn't pull the trigger. Thinking about it there was Acre. Now shot up is no good. Rebound. Jackson has it. Puts it back up. And no good. It rolls out. Pinckneyville had it. And a foul on the Yellow Jackets. And I'm not sure there was a foul there. I think the guy kind of tripped up over his own feet. But they'll call the foul on Casburn. And that's 2.
Yeah, that's a tough break there. He's going for an offensive rebound. Knew he didn't have position, so didn't try to do too much. Just a little bit of a bump there. Kid falls down. They call it for a foul. So Trenton's got to be smart here with 2 fouls.
He stays in the game, no substitution. 15 seconds left here in the first quarter. Pinckneyville with it. Here's Lee. We're tied at 8. 6, now 5. Here comes the shot. Left side, missed. Air ball, Kazuzik. Rebound battle. Pinckneyville comes out of there with it, but they won't get a shot off in time. We've reached the end of the first quarter. It's Allendale St. Mary's 8. Pinckneyville 8. Back to Red Lake in 1 minute.
The Allendale St. Mary's Yellow Jackets are headed to state. Wishing the Yellow Jackets best of luck at state are Country Financial Representative Tia Morgan, Mount Carmel Mayor Joe Judge, Mount Carmel City Commissioner Justin Dulger, Timberlake Furniture, Comprehensive Dental Care of Mount Carmel, Wabash County Sheriff J. Derek Morgan, Country Financial Representatives Bill Stinson and Jody Smith, Bill Easton for Wabash County State's Attorney, Keepish Funeral Home, Taco Tierra, First Mid Bank, Andy Hires for State Representative, Bill and Judy Hudson, Allendale Realty Club, Wabash Consulting, re-elect Sean Keepish for Wabash County Coroner, ADG Architecture and Design Group, Mount Carmel Stabilization, the First National Bank, the J. Boulderman Autoplex, Corin Printing, grandparents Charlie and Louise Acree wishing their grandsons Elliot and Eric Acree good luck, Gear Up Tees, Alki Family Chiropractic, Kiefer Brothers Construction, K Balloons The Flower Shop, Stevens Family Farms, Wabash Valley Service Company in Allendale and Browns, Kelsey Farms, April and Larry Mills wishing Carlos good luck, Oakview Nursing and Rehabilitation, State Farm Agent Dan Schonert and Acorn Estates.
We go to quarter number 2, where we started the ball game. Tied, 8 all the score. Allendale with the basketball first, looking to reclaim the lead. Allendale scored first. Probably led for most of that first quarter, at least more than Pinckneyville did. This, by the way, is one of 2 school districts in Pinckneyville. This is not like the only Pinckneyville junior high. So, in case Allendale St. Mary's feeling a little outmatched, the smaller of the 2 school districts in Pinckneyville. Foul here on the Tigers, impeding the progress of Kelsey, and that's the second foul on Luke Drake. So both Drake and Weatherford 2 fouls apiece for the Tigers. Casburn 2 fouls for the Yellow Jackets. And here's Allendale going to work. Baseline shot that was deflected after the miss there put up by Acree. Stolen though by Acree. He'll get it back on the baseline. Same spot as a moment ago. Able to put it in.
Great job of Acree there, not giving up on the play. Saw a weak outlet pass, stole it, got it to Casburn. Casburn right back to Acree.
Yellow Jackets have struck first in each of these first 2 quarters, and that basket gives them a 10-8 lead. Pinckneyville going to work, looking to try to tie it up. Baseline cut, kicks it across the court that time, and now it's out in the hands of Teal. Ball movement to the right side. Lee comes back out with a pass. Kazuzik gets it across left side. Teal lost the ball, and it goes to Allendale. Here's Kelsey bringing it down the court. Ahead to Monroy. Looking inside, that pass deflected, but it ends up back in Kelsey's hands. Allendale stays possession. Kelsey needing some help, throws it across the court, ended up in the hands of Jackson. His shot no good. Rebound Pinckneyville. Down the court come the Tigers. It's Teal stopping out top. Left side, new player in the game, Logan Maxey, wears number 45 on his back. Now gets the ball to Drake. Foul line, there's Lee. No shot coming. Into the paint. Working his way in is Teal. Turns the low block, goes up and over the defender. Missed the shot. Rebound, though, for the Tigers amongst 4 purple jerseys of Allendale. And a good rebound for Lee as a second chance opportunity to the Tigers. Maxey in the corner, starts to drive baseline, wilts his way into the paint, misses the shot. A strong rebound for Allendale's Casburn.
I think this game starts to slow down a little bit. I think that really favors Allendale. If we can make this a half-court ball game, I think Allendale could be in this for the long run.
They dictate the pace, since when Pinckneyville gets out and starts to run, and they've had the majority of their success. Good point. Here's Allendale trying to get set on that half-court look. Kelsey bombs away for 3.
Big shot there by Colin Kelsey. He's loving it running down the floor.
You shook your head. You shook your head. Great shot. Kelsey, he's got 5. That's the first 3 to drop in the contest, and Allendale has a 5-point lead. Maxey in the corner left side. Now here's Lee in the paint. Good look for 2.
Yes, just caught the ball a little bit too close to the basket there. Just easy turn over to the left shoulder and right hand big hook.
And we've got a timeout. 30-second timeout called. We'll take a 30 and be back. Allendale leads by 3.
Local sports and extracurriculars are vital parts of our community's culture. Students build a stronger work ethic, learn to respect their opponents, and build relationships with teammates and coaches. The community gets to root for the home team, connect with friends and neighbors, and display pride in participants' accomplishments. This is Don Price, President of First National Bank. As your real community bank, we strongly support extracurricular activities offered by our schools, Little League, Youth in Action, and more. And now we hope you enjoy the game.
Equal housing lender, member FDIC.
The Southern Illinois Junior High School Athletic Association Class S state tournament here from Rend Lake. Allendale St. Mary's on top of Pinckneyville, 13-10 the score. We also learned that the Mount Carmel Junior High, the Aces, Junior Aces, won over Olney today in their regional championship, 41-35. Here's a 3 that misses, no good from Acre. Rebound, nobody rebounds it. It goes out of bounds. Will go to Pinckneyville. But congratulations to Bo Belt and the Junior Aces. They will be in this gym next weekend in the state tournament. They play Saturday at noon against Casey Middle School out of Mount Vernon in the opening round of play in the Class L state tournament. Pinckneyville with the basketball, I know, as an assistant coach for the high school team. You gotta love it when all your feeder schools are in the state tournament.
That's exactly right. Now the pressure's on the high school coaches to make sure that we can put some winning teams together.
There you go. Future bright for Mount Carmel basketball. Allendale with the ball leading by 3. We're down to 3:20 to go here in the first half. Out top with it for the Aces is Acre. It goes in the corner to Monroy. Now it comes back to Kelsey. Shot fake, a drive. Stopped there by the defensive pressure of the Tigers. Goes back to Monroy. They look at inside. Turning, shooting. Casburn had it deflected. And it's taken away by Pinckneyville. Allendale had a 5-point lead here early in this quarter, and the lead is 3. The Tigers with the basketball looking to cut into that deficit. Baseline drive. Put buck is good.
That's too easy there for the Panthers. They got the ball in the middle of the zone. Back two guys in the zone kind of ball watching there, and the guy cut right behind him for the layup.
That basket good for Isaac Teal. And it's Allendale's lead down to just 1, 13-12. Yellow Jackets. Here's Kelsey out top, flips behind. That's Monroy. Into the corner now it goes to Jackson. Now Monroy gets to Kelsey. Kelsey puts up a 3. It was blocked. Thought the defender had some more space, but Teal blocks the shot. Pinckneyville running. Slowed up in the paint. Allendale a better job getting back that time, and Monroy came out to try to deflect a 3-point shot and took out the shooter. Maxey fouled before shooting. It's on the deck. And the foul against the Yellow Jackets.
Now, this Pinckneyville team doesn't put a ton of ball pressure on you, so I think Allendale really needs to take their time on offense, move the ball around, take a little time off the clock, and look for some better opportunities on offense.
Tigers will inbound it down by just 1. Allendale scored the first 5 of this second quarter. Pinckneyville scored the last 4. Here's a 3. It is good. Isaac Teal from the corner. It's a 7-0 run, Pinckneyville, and they have surged to the lead by 2. 15-13 Tigers. Here's Kelsey on the right side. Flips behind to Monroy. Monroy dribbles to the top of the key. Now stays on the dribble down near the left elbow. Kicks it back out. Kelsey top side. Kelsey on the dribble. Spins. Gets between 2. Floater up. No good. Rebound Tigers.
Great move to get to the basket. Just couldn't finish.
And then a double dribble is called on the Tigers. Drake. A turnover gives it back to Allendale. Yeah, great move by Kelsey to get free. Just couldn't hit the shot in the end. And it'll be a trigger for Kelsey along the baseline. Ball comes inbounds. There's Casburn. Now Kelsey again free. Had it blocked from behind. Ooh, I don't know that that's the right call.
Well, it looks like the other official might come in here and help him out a little.
Yeah, they're coming in to chat. And I think the official who made the call is going to insist he was right. I'm not sure he was. We'll go to Pinckneyville.
Shot was definitely blocked. It went out of bounds. I don't know if Kelsey touched it before it went out of bounds, but definitely touched by a Pinckneyville player first.
I think seeing the official explain it to Coach Casburn across the way, he said Kelsey must have touched it. So Pinckneyville has it. Their lead is 2. Driving is Teal, puts up the shot and scores. That kid is unconscious in this quarter. He's got 7. And it's a 9-0 run for Pinckneyville to grab their largest lead. 4 points, 17-13. Allendale needs a basket here. Kelsey looking to do it. Spins and foul before the shot. Called on the Tigers. They'll call it on Drake. That's his third. Luke Drake picks up his third foul. And that will summon a substitute off the Pinckneyville bench, as coming into the game is Fisher.
There's something about these Class S size schools, the depth on their bench probably isn't what it would be for a Class M or Class L type school. So, the depth of these teams could come into play here late in the game.
Monroy has it on the left side, drives into the paint, puts up the shot, no good, gets his own rebound, goes up again and scores. Carlos Monroy's first points, the 8th grader with 2, ends the Pinckneyville run, pulls Allendale to within 2.
That's a big basket there to stop the run right before halftime here. Let's see if Allendale can get one more stop here before the half.
Tigers looking for perhaps a 3. Instead, they'll look again. They continue to move the ball around, and jumping in front of the passing route, there's Monroy again. Knocks it out of bounds. Pinckneyville will reset, 33.7 on the second quarter clock remaining. Tigers with it. Here's Teal looking inside. So Lee back out to Teal into the paint, puts up the shot. He's got 2 for Isaac Teal. As a 9-point quarter, he's got 11 of the Tigers' 19. The lead is 4 for Pinckneyville. Allendale with 12 seconds. Monroy has it back near the center circle, down to 6, down to 5. Kelsey with 3, with 2. Has to get a shot off. 1 too many passes. That one is good if it goes. No good for 3. Missed there by the Yellow Jackets. Acre, and we've reached halftime. Pinckneyville leading the Allendale St. Mary's Yellow Jackets 19-15 here at the break. We'll take a 2-minute timeout, and we'll be back with more with state tournament coverage on WSJD.
The Allendale St. Mary's Yellow Jackets are heading to state. Wishing the Yellow Jackets best of luck at state are Country Financial Representative Tia Morgan, Mount Carmel Mayor Joe Judge, Mount Carmel City Commissioner Justin Dulger, Timberlake Furniture, Comprehensive Dental Care of Mount Carmel, Wabash County Sheriff J. Derek Morgan, Country Financial Representatives Bill Stinson and Jody Smith, Bill Easton for Wabash County State's Attorney, Keemus Funeral Home, Taco Tierra, First Mid Bank, Andy Hires for State Representative, Bill and Judy Hudson, Allendale Realty Club, Wabash Consulting, re-elect Sean Keemus for Wabash County Coroner, ADG Architecture and Design Group, Mount Carmel Stabilization, the First National Bank, the J. Wilderman Autoplex, Corin Printing, grandparents Charlie and Louise Acre wishing their grandsons Elliot and Eric Acre good luck, Gear Up Tees, Alki Family Chiropractic, Kiefer Brothers Construction, K Balloons The Flower Shop, Stevens Family Farms, Wabash Valley Service Company in Allendale and Browns, Kelsey Farms, April and Larry Mills wishing Carlos good luck, Oakview Nursing and Rehabilitation, State Farm Agent Dan Schonert, and Acorn Estates.
Have you ever invested through a large national brokerage firm? Have you felt like nothing more than a number? At Raymond James, we never count our success in terms of the number of clients we serve. Instead, we focus on how we serve them, establishing honest, personal relationships with each. You see, our goal is not to be the largest investment firm in town, but to be the finest. For a customized assessment of your portfolio, call me, Tim Phillips, at 263-4400, located behind the depot. Raymond James Financial Services, member FINRA SIPC. Life well planned.
Any step in your life can be your best, whether you're going to college, getting married, buying a home, or starting a business. The first step toward any new goal in life is First Mid Bank and Trust, because big plans start with smart money decisions. At First Mid, we're all about being here for you for everything that matters, all the way through a happy, well-funded retirement. Why leave the most important things to chance? Let us help you get there. Plan, save, protect. With First Mid, member FDIC, equal housing lender.
Along with Kyle Buss, I'm Kyle Peach. We greet you from Red Lake at halftime of the Class S state tournament. It is the Pinckneyville Tigers on top of the Allendale St. Mary's Yellow Jackets, 19-15. Really a tale of 2 quarters here. And it kind of has run through offensively through Matt Jackson for Allendale.
Yeah, Matt, I think got 6 points in the first quarter there. And in the second quarter, it seemed like we didn't get the ball inside quite enough. Matt didn't have those opportunities to score. So I think that needs to be a focus for Allendale in the second half, is making sure we get the ball inside and get those easy post checks.
As you said, Jackson with 6. That leads Allendale in scoring. How about Colin Kelsey? That big 3 he buried. He's got 5. Elliot Acre, a 2-pointer. Carlos Monroy, a 2. And Kind of like that inside-out punch with Kelsey and Jackson.
Yeah, we've done a good job of getting the ball inside, and then also, our point guard handling the pressure. We haven't had too many turnovers, so that's something we like to see. We didn't shoot it great there in the first half, so hopefully, Allendale can shoot a little bit better in the second half.
As for the Tigers, 2 players in 2 different quarters go off. It was Larson Kazuzik, who had 6 points in the first quarter, 6 of their 8. He didn't score in the second quarter, but Isaac Teal took care of that. He scored 9 in the second quarter alone. He's got 11 in the game to lead all scorers. Jace Lee also with 2 for Pinckneyville. This game was tied 8-all. Allendale got out to the early lead in the first, tied it back up to end the first quarter, and then got out to the 5-0 start to the second quarter of play and built that 5-point lead, but Pinckneyville goes on an 11-2 run to close the second quarter, and the Tigers lead this one 19-15 at halftime. We want to also again remind you, say congratulations to the Mount Carmel Junior Aces. The MCJHS team beat Olney today in Flora, winning the regional championship 41-35. So Mount Carmel's Junior Aces will be right back here at Ren Lake. Just when it comes to be February, pitch a tent at Ren Lake because we're here a lot. We're also here for Wabash Valley Warrior basketball the first week of March for the region tournament. So Allendale St. Mary's makes it in Class S. Mount Carmel now making it to the state tournament in Class L. They'll play Saturday at noon back here at Red Lake against Casey Middle School from Mount Vernon, Illinois in the SIJHSAA Class L state tournament. We're going to take another 2-minute break. When we come back, we'll get you set for the second half of play. Pinckneyville leading Allendale in the Class S state tournament from Red Lake, 19-15. Back in 2 minutes.
Pain. It clouds your thinking. It makes life difficult, sometimes unbearable. Waking up to chronic pain could be the worst way to wake up yet. Pain. It's something you've learned to live with, to endure. And that is so totally wrong, because pain is no longer going to be your partner. Wabash General Hospital is here to see that it isn't. WGH has partnered with Commonwealth Pain and Spine, featuring Dr. Joseph Foltz. Dr. Foltz is delighted to be back in his home area, providing care for this as well as the surrounding communities. His goal is to provide the best possible care for his patients and help them relieve their pain so they can resume an active lifestyle. In other words, help relieve the pain and give you back the freedom you deserve. That offers you the ultimate pain clinic at WGH. Dr. Foles takes pride in providing the most advanced treatment options and encourages dialogue with his patients to discuss the best treatment path to take. Schedule an appointment today. Call 618-240-2740. That's 618-240-2740.
The Allendale St. Mary's Yellow Jackets are heading to state. Wishing the Yellow Jackets best of luck at state are Country Financial Representative Tia Morgan, Mount Carmel Mayor Joe Judge, Mount Carmel City Commissioner Justin Dulger, Timberlake Furniture, Comprehensive Dental Care of Mount Carmel, Wabash County Sheriff J. Derek Morgan, Country Financial Representatives Bill Stinson and Jody Smith, Bill Easton for Wabash County State's Attorney, Kevis Funeral Home, Taco Tierra, First Mid Bank, Andy Hires for State Representative, Bill and Judy Hudson, Allendale Realty Club, Wabash Consulting, re-elect Sean Kevis for Wabash County Coroner, ADG Architecture and Design Group, Mount Carmel Stabilization, the First National Bank, the J. Wilderman Autoplex, Corin Printing, grandparents Charlie and Louise Acree wishing their grandsons Elliot and Eric Acree good luck, Gear Up Tees, Allkey Family Chiropractic, Kiefer Brothers Construction, K Bloom's The Flower Shop, Stevens Family Farms, Wabash Valley Service Company in Allendale and Browns, Kelsey Farms, April and Larry Mills wishing Carlos good luck, Oakview Nursing and Rehabilitation, State Farm Agent Dan Schonert and Acorn Estates.
Back here at Ren Lake, both teams out getting set for the start of the second half here. Allendale and Pinckneyville. The Yellow Jackets find themselves down 4, 19-15. And hey, it's a special day up in Bloomington. The Sister Kyra bus is back in Assembly Hall, but that's not necessarily the reason why all the seats are full there as they battle Purdue today, huh?
Yeah, I think it's Coach Bobby Knight is back in the building for the first time since I think he was there coaching. So pretty electric atmosphere up in the building there in Bloomington. I know Mark Cuban's in the building, Sage Steele is in the building, so tons of famous people up at the IU Purdue game today.
Hey, Tyra, she's giving that big head, isn't she now? She's got the Big Ten Network job and doing some great things we knew she would. And glad to have you along, starting your broadcast career off with us today.
Yeah, it's been fun. You know, I have a little connection with these Allendale kids, teaching up there for 7 years. And then, Mount Carmel High School team plays down in Benton later today. So it'll be a long day of basketball, but I was glad that you asked me to come join and call this basketball game with you, and then we'll coach a little bit later tonight down in Benton.
Give us the scouting report on that game. Tough a task ahead with Marion, a bigger school and a well-coached team.
Yeah, they're a 3A school. They're 16-7, and have beaten some really, really good teams. They got one of the better players in the state that we'll have to try and contain a little bit tonight. And a big kid down low that's stepped the guard. So we got our some problems we'll have to figure out, but with this group, with Bo Stiff, Caleb Appleby in the bunch, they're going to come ready to play tonight. So,
Hey, I tell you, I didn't give us much hope when I saw who we were playing last weekend with the team out of Missouri that always wins their district championship, and the Aces came out and shot the lights out of the gym.
Yeah, that's a team that has beaten Breeze Mater Dei, and Breeze Mater Dei is a really, really good team in Illinois. So for us to come out and play like we did last week, let's hope we can do it again this Saturday.
It will be next weekend when we find out postseason assignments for the high school teams. I believe that's right. The Class 1A and 2A postseason assignments will either be at Vienna, likely with Massac County as a top seed, or at Carmi, likely with a Fairfield top seed, if that all shakes out. We'll figure out those assignments next week, and we'll have that coverage of the Aces Marion game coming up around 7 tonight on WSJD. Starting the second half, Pinckneyville with the basketball first here. Starters back out there both ways. Driving inside, missing was Lee. Good first stop for Allendale.
Good.
Got a little kid on the court. There are a lot of little kids on the court, but this kid's got a few more years before he's set to play in the state tournament, so he's returned to his parents in the bench and will put the ball back in play.
Someone lost a 2-year-old for a few seconds.
In years gone by, Tater Tucker Bus, I would have said, was the guilty party, but I might want them in the game now the way they're shooting. Allendale back to work. And with it is Casburn out top. Check that. That was Acree. Now over to the right side, Jackson. Got to get him more involved, you'd think, offensively. Pinned down the baseline. Has to come back out with a pass. Gets it out to Monroy. Now Kelsey over to Acree, looking inside. That Jackson turn, shoots, left it short. Rebound, though, for the Yellow Jackets. Pulled out of there by Casburn. Now Monroy cuts in, now gets to Acree, shot fake in a drive. Now Jackson has it baseline, shoots from there, too strong. Rebound for Pinckneyville.
Not too bad a look there, but turnover there by Pinckneyville. We'll turn it back over to Allendale. But that's the type of possessions I think Allendale needs to have. They took about 35, 45 seconds off the clock, got 2 looks at it, and got the ball back here again to go try and score here.
Took their time, got the half-court set, and got Jackson involved offensively.
Yeah, that's a good start to the quarter here. Didn't translate to any points, but we'll see what we got here on this next possession.
Here's Casburn. He'll flip it back to Kelsey. Kelsey on the right elbow now reverses toward the baseline, still on the dribble now in the paint. Lobs it to Casburn. He'll come back out. That's Acree in the corner. He drives baseline, kicks it out to Kelsey. Now Monroy. Monroy driving, putting up the shot, left it short. Rebound battle. Pinckneyville will have it. Tigers running again. This is where Allendale's got to get them stopped. Teal does get stopped as Allendale gets back in time. The pass into the middle. That's Lee. Puts it up, missed it. Rebound Tigers. They'll clear it back out and reload. Kazuzek down to the right wing. Teal, 3 on the way. Good. Big shot from Isaac Teal. Kick and shoot it. His second 3 of the game. He's got 14 of the Tigers' 22, and it's a 7-point game. Nearly a walk down there on Casburn. He'll clear it back out to Monroy, and that will be a blocking foul. As Monroy took off, it goes against the Tigers. The first foul of the game on Marshawn Fisher. Allendale baseline with the inlet pass. Kelsey looking to get the ball inbounds. It's deflected, picked up by Monroy, but not before he was out of bounds. So it goes to the Tigers. Allendale needing a stop here, down by 7. 22-15, it's the largest lead either way for both of these teams. Pass into the corner. Nobody comes out to guard him, so he'll shoot. I guess by design, that shot wasn't very good. Weatherford missed it out of bounds. It goes to Allendale.
This 1-2-2 zone that Allendale's running. Their bottom guys are not coming off the blocks. So keeping both blocks protected, but that leaves that corner area a little bit open.
Thanks for joining us today on WSJD Princeton Mount Carmel, your home of the Allendale St. Mary's Yellow Jackets here in the state tournament. Shot from Acre, no good. Battle for the loose ball. Rebound taken away by Kelsey, who then is fouled. A sly one out there is Colin Kelsey.
What he doesn't have inside, he sure makes up with competitiveness. That kid just loves to win, loves to fight, and play the game. So great job there by Colin to get the ball back.
Kelsey, the 7th grader, runs the point for this team, has the ball on the left side, drives into the paint, shovel, pass across to Jackson, Kevin in the foul. Play of the game right there.
Colin Kelsey, great job getting into the middle of the defense. Looked like he was going to go up with the shot, but finds Jackson slipping to the basket there for the layup and the foul.
Second foul on Lee. Jackson to the line. He's got 8. Missed the free throw off the back of the iron. Offensive rebound, put back, no good. Rebound, Pinckneyville able to secure it after the miss down there by Casburn. Tigers running, Allendale deflecting it. The Tigers don't maintain possession. Kazuzik left side gets to Teal. He's the guy that's got all the points. Back to Kazuzik, driving in right side, stops now Weatherford. Kazuzik to Teal, those two, the 1-2 punch. This Tiger offense. And that pass intercepted by Monroy. Running the break, all the way down, stops, looks to kick, does. 3 on the way, no, well, it is good. It rolled in for Acre. A 5-0 run for Allendale, they're within 2.
Off the rim down here in Grand Lake. That thing looked like it was going off the rim. It bounces up, hits twice, and goes down.
Allendale on a bit of a run. Acre's first 3 of the game. He's got 5. Right side, Kazuzik from the right elbow missed it. All white jerseys on the rebound, though. They'll get another look. And now they'll turn it over. A travel on Lee. Tigers make a change. Fisher checks out. They'll give the starter Drake back in, who's got 3 fouls. Allendale with it a chance to tie. They were down by 7 and scored the last 5 points of the game. Kelsey on the left side stops at the foul line, points where he wants to get the ball to Monroy. Now, down inside, Jackson caught it but fell down. A travel, it'll go back to Pinckneyville.
Had the right idea there. West went to the baseline and just got caught, got his feet tangled up a little bit, ended up falling down, getting called for travel.
So Pinckneyville survives that scare. Tigers back with the basketball. Here's Drake. Left side the pass, Kazuzik to the corner. That's Teal for 3, no good. Rebound put back, a foul comes on Allendale after the Weatherford miss. He'll go to the line to shoot 2. Looks like Kelsey going to be the guilty party on the foul, I think. We'll wait and see. Yep, that's his 2nd of the game. Weatherford at the line looking to win an Allendale 5-0 run. Free throw number 1 is up and off the glass and good.
Guess the backboard's up there for a reason. Might as well use it.
I have seen more banked in free throws in the first game we got here to see, and this one. Weatherford will shoot 1 more. The second, no good. Rebound, should have used the backboard. Allendale gets the rebound down by 3. 2:23 to go, 3rd quarter. Here's Weatherford. Or I should say that's the wrong 32. Acre. Now Kelsey in the paint, a little flyer, no good. Rebound to Kazuzik. They'll bring it down court.
Good job getting back on defense by Allendale.
Did it again. They've done that well here in the second half so far. Teal, now Kazuzik. Right side, it's Drake. Allendale stays with that zone defense. Now on the corner right side, Weatherford inside. They got it between 2 defenders, putting up the shot and scoring his lead.
Nice job getting the ball inside. I think they might have got away with the travel there, but 2 points for Pinckneyville.
The rare times they've been able to get the ball inside against the zone. The Tiger lead back to 5. Kelsey, I thought he was shooting. Passes. Foul call. Will they count the shot or not? Yes! Count it! And the foul for Casburn. He'll go to the line for the and 1.
Great take there by Trent Casburn. Colin Kelsey got stuck in the air a little bit. Found Trent at the free throw line. 1 or 2 hard dribbles, got to the rim, finished as soon as contact.
Casburn free throw. Good. A 3-point play. And it's a 2-point game again. That's the 3rd foul on Weatherford. Tigers back to work on offense. Drake in the corner. Weatherford from there moves it inside. Kelsey steals the ball, but lost the handle. It just did. Hits at the out-of-bounds line, so it goes back to the Tigers.
A good job by our guards there. Once the post got thrown into pass got thrown into the post, our guards dropped and took away that pass.
Tigers with the ball, leading by 2. They led by as many as 7. The ball comes all the way out top to Kazuzik. Now to Drake, left side. Teal, 3, no. Rebound, Jackson pulls it down for the Yellow Jackets.
Dodged the bullet there. You don't want to give him too many open looks. He was sitting wide open in the corner there.
A 9-point quarter at a 3 already in this frame. He leads the team with 14. That's Teal we're talking about. Inside Casburn, gets it back to Kelsey, drives, floater, high off the glass, no good. Rebound off the hands of Jackson. It'll go to a Pinckneyville out of bounds. Yellow Jacket mascot's got soft hands down there. Pulled that one in cleanly.
Minute to go here in the quarter. Let's see if the Jackets can get a stop here and in the quarter with the possession.
Pinckneyville with a basketball. They lead it by 2, 25-23. Possession arrow favors Allendale. Baseline shot is good. That's for Kazuzik, his first point since the first quarter. Allendale down 4, may have the final look of the third with 33 seconds remaining. Kelsey out top, stays on the dribble to the left side near the corner. Cross-court pass out top. Jackson starts his dribble drive. Stopped. Off-balance shot won't go. Tigers get it. Trapped in the backcourt. 18 seconds. Down the court they go. All the way near the basket. Elevating. Blocking the shot though, Monroy. Saved by Lee, who stepped out of bounds. No, he traveled. So Allendale will get it with 9 seconds remaining in the third.
Dodged another bullet there. They had beat us down the court. And then, did a pretty good job of getting it stopped and finally caused the turnover.
Kelsey in a conversation with the official. I'm not sure about what, but we're set to go. They roll the ball in. Kelsey will pick it up. Starts to move. 7, now 6. Clears the timeline. Kelsey, 5, now 4. 3, up and under it is! Ahead of the horn! That's the end of the third. Kelsey goes coast to coast and puts it in. Allendale within 2. What a play!
Wow, yeah, he was giving up about a foot there on that kid. He took it from one volleyball line all the way down to the rim and finished with the scoop layup. Big bucket there by the Jackets.
Allendale within 2. Fourth quarter next. Back in 1 minute.
The Allendale St. Mary's Yellow Jackets are headed to state. Wishing the Yellow Jackets best of luck at state are Country Financial Representative Tia Morgan, Mount Carmel Mayor Joe Judge, Mount Carmel City Commissioner Justin Dulger, Timberlake Furniture, Comprehensive Dental Care of Mount Carmel, Wabash County Sheriff J. Derek Morgan, Country Financial Representatives Bill Stinson and Jody Smith, Bill Easton for Wabash County State's Attorney, Kevis Funeral Home, Taco Tierra, First Mid Bank, Andy Hires for State Representative, Bill and Judy Hudson, Allendale Realty Club, Wabash Consulting, re-elect Sean Kevis for Wabash County Corner, AVG Architecture and Design Group, Mount Carmel Stabilization, the First National Bank, the J. Boulderman Autoplex, Corin Printing, grandparents Charlie and Louise Acree wishing their grandsons Elliot and Eric Acree good luck, Gear Up Tees, Alki Family Chiropractic, Kiva Brothers Construction, K Bloom's The Flower Shop, Stevens Family Farms, Wabash Valley Service Company in Allendale and Browns, Kelsey Farms, April and Larry Mills wishing Carlos good luck, Oakview Nursing and Rehabilitation, State Farm Agent Dan Schonert and Acorn Estates.
Fourth quarter, Allendale has it, but they're going to lose possession. Jackson tied up on the baseline by Pinckneyville. Elbow call, and the Tigers will get it. They've got a 2-point lead. What a third quarter rally for Allendale. Got down 7 early in that quarter, closed the gap to 2.
Yeah, this thing could have got away from Allendale there, but some big possessions, big turnovers, and some big buckets there by Colin Kelsey late in the quarter.
Pinckneyville with it. Their lead is just 2. 6:35 remains in regulation. Here's Teal. Right side, down low Weatherford. Back now in the hands of Drake. Left side swing to Teal. Baseline leaner coming. That one's no good. Inside position, Tigers foul on Allendale. Free throws coming for Pinckneyville. Kelsey picks up his 3rd foul.
Yeah, the big rotated over a little bit more that time, and the backside guard had to drop, and he was just a little outside on the block there and had to give up the foul.
Weatherford to the line, 1 for 2 on the day. He'll have 2 here. The first free throw is off the glass and good. That's how he's made both. At this point, I think you do it every time. second free throw. Weatherford on the way. Missed it. See, you got to use the backboard. He missed it. It's a three-point lead for Pinckneyville. 6:15 to go, fourth quarter. Here's Kelsey. He'll hand off to Monroy. Monroy, ball above his head, now starts to move. Kelsey back with it on the right wing. Circles out top. Stops, pops. Fires the three. He's fouled. 3 free throws coming for Colin Kelsey.
That's something with his size. The defenders probably think they can block about every one of his shots. So there he gave a little bit of a pump fake. The defender jumped into him, ended up making contact on the three-point shot.
3 free throws here. That foul is on Teal, his first. Kelsey's first free throw is good. He's got 8 points. 2 more to come. Allendale down 2. Kelsey's second free throw, good. Taught him how to shoot these free throws, didn't you?
Yeah, it's funny, running those hoop shoots for all these years. Colin Kelsey and Elliot Acre going back and forth every year.
Missed the third. We talked him right out of that one. Pinckneyville gets the rebound, but Allendale is within 1. 28-27. 5:53 remaining. Here's a pass into the paint. Teal up and good for a quick 2 answer.
Big bucket there by Pinckneyville.
Back to a 3-point game. 30-27 Tigers. Jackson has it. Turns, shoots. Got it to go.
Like that little transition from Allendale there. Jackson was on the block, got it, turned to his left shoulder, and a big bucket there for Allendale. Cut the lead to 1.
1-point game. Here's Drake out top. Left side the pass. Teal. Back to Drake. Allendale sticking with his own. Kelsey's got to be careful. 3 fouls. Now into the paint. Here's Teal. Lost it out of bounds. And the Tigers, they threw it away off of Weatherford's hands. Allendale has it, a basket to give him the lead back.
Big break there. I think they had a wide open layup coming. The guy hit it off his leg and out of bounds.
Kelsey will give it back to Acre, who will bring it across the timeline. Every player that has started the game has been in the game for the duration for Allendale. Everybody's scored. Kelsey, Jackson feeding the post. They're going to call him for a charge.
Man, that's a tough one there. Guy takes a nice strong take to the basket. Defender doesn't even fall down. They call him for a charge. That's a tough break for Allendale.
First foul on Jackson. Pinckneyville with it. They survived the scare. Their lead is just 1. They led by as many as 7 in the third quarter. Allendale battling back. They outscored the Tigers 10-8 in that third quarter. They've outscored them 5-3 here in the fourth quarter. Make it 4-3. Tigers with it. 1-point lead. 4:39 to play. A little slower pace this time for the Tigers. Here is Lee in the paint. Back out to Teal. Right side now into the paint. Puts up the shot. No good. All purple on the rebound. Monroy gets it. Gives to Kelsey. Here come the Yellow Jackets once again. A chance to take the lead. Kelsey out top. Left wing. Still driving. Going to the basket. Goes underneath. Gets it off to Jackson. Back to Kelsey. Now to Monroy. Monroy starts to pedal. Bounce pass inside. Turning, shooting. Casburn in and out. No good. Rebound Pinckneyville.
Oh, good look there by Trick. Got a pretty difficult shot. Looked like it was good and just trickled out.
Allendale, a good job of getting back defensively. Now here's Teal, left side. It goes into the corner. And now back out to Drake. 3:44 to play, a 1-point game. Here's Teal, left side, looking it inside, feeling his way out against the Allendale big man is Lee. In the paint for 3, 4. Now he's leaving. 3 on the way, no good. Rebound, Tigers, put back, yes, and a foul on the Jackets.
A couple of tough breaks here on back-to-back possessions by the Yellow Jackets. Casburn gets the one, goes in and out. Down here, we almost get the offense, or get the rebound, and Trick gets called for the foul and 1. Allendale now down by 3.
That is the third foul on Casburn. At the line is Weatherford. Missed it. Rebound. Allendale. Jackson able to track it down. It's a 3-point game, 32-29. 3:20 to play. Allendale playing from behind in this one. Here's Kelsey. Tripped up. Big foul. I hope, right?
Yeah,
It's
so
a
they
foul
call
on
foul.
Pinckneyville. I thought he was calling travel, but it is a foul on the Tigers.
Going to get Pinckneyville to 6 fouls now. Now Allendale's going to be shooting 1 and 1 for every foul the rest of the way.
That foul is the second on Isaac Teal. Allendale with it. Here's Kelsey throwing up the shot, missed it off the back of the iron. Rebound Pinckneyville. 3:03 to play. Need a stop here. Driving is Teal. Pull-up jumper, no good. Rebound deflected. Pinckneyville has it. Shot is up. It's no good. Jackson gets the rebound in a big way for Allendale. Kelsey is hurt. He was signaling timeout. He took a shot to the nose.
It's one of those, you get the ball, hits you right in the nose, your eyes start to water, it's tough to see.
Officials stop play to take a look. He says he's going to stay out there fighting through the tears.
They are going to have to take him out of the game, I believe, because they didn't give Allendale the timeout. Now, they can call one.
Sure.
Call him back in the game, but I think he's going to have to come out unless they want to call a timeout to get him right back in there.
Kelsey checks out to applause into the game for the first time for the Yellow Jackets. 31, Clay Morgan, the 8th grader, is in, and he will go to throw the ball in bounds.
Then he goes bringing some full court pressure here. Got to be making sure we can get the ball down the court.
Recognizing that Allendale's point guard just checked out of the game. That's a travel.
A timeout down here, and he didn't call it.
Morgan comes in, picks up the travel. Coach Casburn tried to call timeout. And here comes Casburn, or I should say Kelsey, back in the game.
That's a tough one. Then when the play's opposite your bench, you're trying to call for the timeout, referee can't hear him. End up being a travel on Allendale.
I don't think anybody hears anything in this gym. It is a loud place to play basketball. Pinckneyville with it. They'll work some clock here. 2:37 to go. Their lead is only 3. It's a one-possession game. Allendale has fouls to give. They have 4 fouls in the half. At some point, I think they're going to have to think about fouling, at least to get into a position where they can put someone at the line. They don't do it, though. The pass goes across the paint, and Pinckneyville scores. Basket for Suzuki, and Allendale spins a timeout. Pinckneyville back up by 5. 34-29, timeout Yellow Jackets. We'll take a 30-second break and be right back.
Here yesterday, here today, and most importantly, here in the future. This is Larry Hodson, and Short Cunningham Funeral Homes have been serving families in our community since 1916. And we can help you plan a touching and affordable tribute for your loved one. At Short Cunningham Funeral Homes, we believe that everyone deserves personal service, merchandise of the highest quality, and a price that is fair to you. As Roy D. Short said in 1941, and it still stands true today, we pledge fair dealings and faithfulness in serving all people. Short Cunningham Funeral Homes, committed to Wabash County for nearly 100 years.
Remains. Allendale down by 5. Need to get to the basket here. A hard time of securing a few key rebounds as of late. Pinckneyville has again gone to that full court press. Little token pressure. They slide back. Down the court with the basketball come the Jackets. Acree. Elliott Acree out top. Flips to Monroy. Jackets need a basket. Casburn with it. Gets down to Kelsey. Kelsey gets to Acree. 55 left. Acree, step back. Wanted to shoot. Cut off. Now Monroy. Monroy pedaling right side. Goes all the way down the baseline. Puts up a shot. Missed it. Gets his own rebound. Kicks out Kelsey. Shot fake. Drive in the paint. Puts it up. No good. And Pinckneyville gets the rebound. Couple of good looks for the Jackets. Came up empty. They approach 90 seconds to play. Pinckneyville will stall it out. Allendale's going to have to foul.
2 or 3 fouls to give here. We need to make sure we get up here. We got to get out of this zone and go man-to-man here.
1:22 left. Monroy says, what do I have to do to get a foul call? Finally commits the foul. And on Monroy, that's just his second.
One more foul to give before they're going to be shooting free throws here. So we got to foul one more time. 2 more times to get to the line.
Pinckneyville will then let it in front of their own bench. Josh Plumlee's their head coach. This is Pinckneyville with a 5-point lead. They led by as many as 7. Allendale had cut that lead down to 1, but have not gotten over the hump yet. Ball inbounds into Teal. There you go. That's probably who they want to foul. A forced heel roll to step out of bounds. A turnover, and it goes back to Allendale. 34-29 Pinckneyville. 1:14 to play. Allendale down by 2 possessions. Acree on the dribble. Setting the play. Acree, right side. Kelsey, 3 on the way. No. Rebound. Pinckneyville will get it. They're trapped in the backcourt. Nearly threw it away. And there comes a foul on Monroy that will put the Tigers at the line for a 1-and-1. Well, they got the 3-point look from Kelsey, just couldn't dial it in.
Still 6. One more will get him to the line.
Okay, so still not yet a 1-and-1.
You got to keep that pressure up here so you can get another easy turnover.
Down to 54.5 seconds remaining. Pinckneyville's wanting to take the ball out in front of their bench. They're going to, in fact, take it out in front of the Allendale bench. 54.5 remains. Ball is inbounded to a sprinting Teal who goes all the way to the basket. Missed the lay-in. Rebound tipped out and will stay with the Tigers. 48.1 seconds remaining. Allendale needs the ball. Kazuzik will inlet from the baseline for the Tigers. Allendale, the next foul, will put the Tigers at the line. The ball comes inbounds out to Drake. He's not shot a free throw today. And there comes the foul from Monroy. That's his 4th. Kelsey couldn't foul. That would put him, and well, I guess they're both going to end up in that 4-foul spot. So to the line goes Luke Drake. He's not scored today. He's not shot a free throw today. And he has a 1-and-1 in the biggest game of his life. How about that? We'll try to ice him out.
Have to make sure we block out here. We need 1 shot, so we got to make sure we block out and get the ball down the court.
Pinckneyville 34, Allendale 29, 43.7 seconds to go. Free throw, Drake, no good. Jackson the rebound for the Yellow Jackets. Gotta move. Here comes Kelsey with 40 seconds left. Allendale needs 2 possessions. Monroy has it. Starts to drive, kicks, Kelsey. It's free for 3. No good, short. Rebound saved by Pinckneyville. Into Drake's hands. They will try to foul again, but first Pinckneyville calls timeout. 24.2 seconds to go in the game. Timeout on the court. We'll take the 1-minute break and we'll be back to Red Lake. Actually, just 30-second timeout. Back in 30 seconds.
Mount Carmel Public Utility Company has begun our annual process of replacing electric and gas meters due to periodic testing. Periodic testing of meters is required by the Illinois Commerce Commission in order to ensure meter accuracy. If you happen to see a yellow door hanger on your door from MCPU, please call the number provided and schedule a time for us to come and change out your electric or gas meter. Doing so will eliminate the need for unnecessary service interruptions. Thank you for your understanding and cooperation. This message brought to you by MCPU.
Time is getting short for the Allendale St. Mary's Yellow Jackets. 24.2 seconds to go. They trail by 5, and Pinckneyville has the ball. Jackets look to press on the inlet. They will get the ball inbounds to Teal. That's probably who they want to get it into. Foul called from across the court. And do they pick out Monroy? If so, he's done. And they do, and Carlos Monroy is fouled out of the game. And the Jackets will make a substitution into the game. Once again, Clay Morgan, the 8th grader, is in. Monroy's day is done. To the line is Teal. He'll have a 1-on-1 look. We need a miss. Free throw. No good. Pinckneyville rebounds.
Got a foul.
16 seconds. Monroy, or I should say Teal, just dribbling around. Now here comes the foul with 12.4 remaining. And this time it will be, well, we're going to get, I think, an Allendale timeout. We will. 12.4 seconds remaining. 34-29 Pinckneyville. Whether they call a timeout or not, I think so. Timeout Allendale. We'll take a minute break, and we'll be right back.
The Allendale St. Mary's Yellow Jackets are headed to state. Wishing the Yellow Jackets best of luck at state are Country Financial Representative Tia Morgan, Mount Carmel Mayor Joe Judge, Mount Carmel City Commissioner Justin Dulger, Timberlake Furniture, Comprehensive Dental Care of Mount Carmel, Wabash County Sheriff J. Derek Morgan, Country Financial Representatives Bill Stinson and Jody Smith, Bill Easton for Wabash County State's Attorney, Keevis Funeral Home, Taco Tierra, First Mid Bank, Andy Hires for State Representative, Bill and Judy Hudson, Allendale Realty Club, Wabash Consulting, re-elect Sean Keevis for Wabash County Coroner, ADG Architecture and Design Group, Mount Carmel Stabilization, the First National Bank, the J. Wilderman Autoplex, Corin Printing, grandparents Charlie and Louise Acree wishing their grandsons Elliot and Eric Acree good luck, Gear Up Tees, Allkey Family Chiropractic, Kiefer Brothers Construction, K Bloom's A Flower Shop, Stevens Family Farms, Wabash Valley Service Company in Allendale and Browns, Kelsey Farms, April and Larry Mills wishing Carlos good luck, Oakview Nursing and Rehabilitation, State Farm Agent Dan Schonert, and Acorn Estates.
Teal missed the free throw. Allendale has conceded. They have put their starters to the bench. Pinckneyville will respond in kind. 9.4 seconds to go. Into the game for the Jackets. 7th grader 51, Reed Stinson. 7th grader 45, Roland Foster. Also out there, has seen some action. Clay Morgan, the 8th grader in the game. 50, Chase Gare, the 7th grader, is out there. And Eric Acree, the 8th grader, number 41, in the game as well. Pinckneyville has it. They'll inbound. They will not shoot, I don't think, but they might. 6 seconds. They're looking inside. It comes back out. Pinckneyville is going to hold on, and they will move on in the Class F state tournament despite a valiant effort by the Allendale St. Mary's Yellow Jackets. Pinckneyville wins this game with a final score of 29 to 34. You got to tip your cap. What a game by Allendale to put forth the effort they did today.
Yep, they fought the whole game. A couple stretches there by Pinckneyville putting the ball in the hole, and Allendale getting a couple tough breaks there. Couldn't score when they needed to there in the fourth quarter.
The fourth quarter goes to Pinckneyville. Allendale, who had quarter scores of 8, 7, and 10 in the first 3 quarters, got 4 on the board in the fourth. Pinckneyville had 7. And they win the game with a final of 34-29. We're going to take a minute break. When we come back, your scoring summary. Stay with us.
For most people, sleep means a peaceful few hours in bed. Not for you. For you and those who sleep close by, the night becomes a battle. And in the morning, both you and those around you feel more tired than when you went to bed. Something has to be done, and Wabash General Hospital has some answers. If you suffer from snoring, insomnia, sleep apnea, restless leg syndrome, even narcolepsy, you've got help at WGH. The Sleep Diagnostic Lab is committed to improving the quality of sleep and life for all who suffer sleep disorders. Visit the staff, which includes a registered polysomnographic technologist and sleep technologist. Then Dr. Siddharth Jani, board certified in sleep medicine by the American Board of Internal Medicine and a member of the American Academy of Sleep Medicine, will help get your sleep issues, pardon the pun, put to bed. There's no physician referral necessary, although your personal physician is welcome to refer you. Please call 618-240-2710 today and schedule an appointment. 618-240-2710. Wabash General Hospital.
At Wren Lake, a tough-fought game. Allendale St. Mary's comes up just short in the end, 34-29. The final, Pinckneyville with a win. Allendale head coach Rich Casburn is here, and boy, you got to be pleased with your team's effort today. They were in this thing all the way to the end.
I was very pleased with their play tonight. This is probably the best game they've played all year.
I tell you, your starters all the way through, so much heart. I'm so impressed with all of them out there. Colin Kelsey, small in stature, big in heart. He was all over the place. Inside Jackson, you go right through. Acree, Casburn, everybody contributed today.
Yes, they did. They executed a game plan. We just couldn't pull it out at the end. They played very great ball today.
I tell you, you worry about a team coming into an atmosphere like this, a rockin' loud gymnasium state championship. You worry about the jitters. Boy, this team was ready to go.
They were ready. The jitters were out. They come out ready to play ball, and just a great group of kids to work with this year.
So yeah, we sat with Kyle Buss, who's on the staff of the high school now as the JV coach, said, hey, Allendale St. Mary's made it to the state tournament. Mount Carmel's junior aces won this morning. They're going to be at the state tournament. All the pressure's on those guys at the high school. They got to convert this into something now, right?
Well, let's hope this is the future for Mount Carmel.
Yeah.
Right here with these two teams going to state.
Yeah. Impressive performance. Glad to see you guys back, and I have a feeling you're going to be here again.
Yes, I'm hoping to get here again next year.
All right.
I've got a good solid bench for next year.
Certainly do. Thanks for the time. Congrats on a great season and a good run.
I want to congratulate Mount Carmel's great school on their win.
Absolutely.
Good luck to them.
We wish them the best. That's Coach Rich Casper. Thanks, sir.
Thank you.
Allendale comes up short today, 34-29, the final score. As there you go. You're all right. Yeah, all right. Are we going to talk to this young man right here? All right, let's do it. We got Colin Kelsey here. I'm going to put this on. Tighten that up. I tell you what, you may be the smallest kid on the court, but that heart is something big and something special. You played a good game today.
Thank you.
Tell me about what it was like to be out there in a state tournament game like this.
It was really fun. It's really loud, hard to hear, but I'm glad we made it.
You took a ball off the nose there, didn't you? That was a tough shot, but you came right back in the game.
Yeah, I didn't want to leave because the ref told me I couldn't. If I would have left, I would have to come out for timeout, but so I just came back in when they took me out, I guess. I don't know why they took me out, but...
Yeah, got right back out there, and you had some big shots. You remember that three-pointer that you took that went in? Take us through that play. How did you get open?
We ran this play for about a week. This week we started doing it, and we ran it right, and I got open. Just took the shot and made it.
I tell you what, I know you guys came up a little short today, but you got to be really, really proud of what you did.
Thank you.
Congratulations on getting to the state tournament, and I'm excited to get to watch you in high school.
Okay, thanks.
And next year, too. You're just a 7th grader, right? You're coming back next year.
Yes, sir.
So get right back here next year. I want to come back, okay?
Okay.
All right, Colin Kelsey. Good job, sir.
Thank you.
Good job. I'll shake your hand, and I'll take your headset. Colin Kelsey, good job. Allendale comes up short here today, 34-29 the final. Here's a look at the scoring summary in this game. For Allendale, it is Matt Jackson who led the way. He finished with 11 points. Colin Kelsey had 9, 5 for Elliot Acree, 2 for Carlos Monroy, and 2 for Trent Casburn on the night. Meanwhile, for Pinckneyville, they're led by Isaac Thiel. He had 14 points. Larson Kazuzik with 10, 6 points for Jace Lee, 4 points for Zach Weatherford. Final score here from Red Lake College, 34-29. Pinckneyville knocks off Allendale. The future for Mount Carmel High School basketball is certainly bright. The Mount Carmel Junior High will be here in the Class L state tournament next weekend. Allendale St. Mary's makes the state tournament this weekend in Class S. Excited to see where that is headed. Speaking of high school basketball, coming up at around 7 o'clock tonight, we'll have live coverage from the Rich Heron tournament as Mount Carmel will play Marion. And one final word, Coach Kyle Buss, I know you got to be excited for the future of Mount Carmel High School basketball and very proud of these Allendale kids.
Absolutely. Super proud of just, not just how hard they played, but, how they handled themselves on the court. There was some tough breaks that went against them, but you would have never known. They just kind of shook it off and went on to the next play. So, very proud of these kids and glad that they just made the trip down here and had the success that they've had this season.
We thank you for sitting in with us. We should do this again.
Absolutely. It's been fun. Thanks, Kyle.
You pass. You get to come back. All right. Let's go get that win tonight.
Yes, let's go.
Mount Carmel plays Marion in high school basketball around 7 tonight. From Benton, we'll have it for you on WSJD. For Kyle Buss, I'm Kyle Beach, 34-29. Pinckneyville beats Allendale, eliminating the Yellow Jackets from the state tournament. From Red Lake College in Ina, Illinois, we say have a good afternoon.
Allendale St. Mary's Yellow Jacket basketball, the state tournament at Red Lake College in Ina, has been brought to you by Country Financial Representative Tia Morgan, Mount Carmel Mayor Joe Judge, Mount Carmel City Commissioner Justin Dulger, Timberlake Furniture, Comprehensive Dental Care of Mount Carmel, Wabash County Sheriff J. Derek Morgan, Country Financial Representatives Bill Stinson and Jody Smith, Bill Easton for Wabash County State's Attorney, Keepers Funeral Home, Taco Tierra, First Mid Bank, Andy Hires for State Representative, Bill and Judy Hudson, Allendale Realty Club, Wabash Consulting, re-elect Sean Keepus for Wabash County Corner, ADG Architecture and Design Group, Mount Carmel Stabilization, the First National Bank, the J. Boulderman Autoplex, Corin Printing, grandparents Charlie and Louise Acree wishing their grandsons Elliot and Eric Acree good luck, Gear Up Tees, Alki Family Chiropractic, Keeper Brothers Construction, K Balloons The Flower Shop, Stevens Family Farms, Wabash Valley Service Company in Allendale and Browns, Kelsey Farms, April and Larry Mills wishing Carlos good luck, Oakview Nursing and Rehabilitation, State Farm Agent Dan Schoner, and Acorn Estates. Allendale St. Mary's Yellow Jacket basketball at the SIJHSAA State Tournament is a special sports presentation of 100.5 WSJD. Your home for AC.